So the title of this one, it's from True Off My Chest. Found out my sister was poking holes in my condoms. So this is all bizarre at the moment, but for starters, she's 15 and I'm 26. I'm an hour drive away from my parents' house and I rarely see her. So every now and then I take her for sleepovers at my house and stuff like that. And yesterday we were just watching TV and she suddenly says that she wanted to, quote, say something dumb. And she basically told me she poked holes in my condoms because my girlfriend was annoying her.
Oh, God.
I didn't exactly know what to say. My girlfriend was at work at the time, but I bet you if she was home, she'd probably beat my sister. I didn't know she even knew what condoms were. Sounds stupid, yes, but I didn't think my parents would bother telling her. It's the morning now, and she's gone, and I threw the condoms away. I'm awfully worried if my girlfriend is pregnant. And if she is, I'm not sure what to tell my parents or my girlfriend. What am I supposed to say? Quote, sorry, my sister poked holes in my condoms. My parents are the type to not really give a fuck either, so I can't really tell anyone but people here, so there's my rambling. Sorry.
Wow.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Oh my God. Also, I just want to take a moment to laugh at the fact that when you first started saying this story, my brain started going like, oh my God, the little sister wanted another little baby in the family. The little sister didn't know any better because she was so little and she's like, I just want another baby, like, to take care of.
She's 15.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you know, when I was little, like, and I was 15 years old, like, actually, no, I should back up. Before my little siblings were born, I wanted little siblings so badly because I was the youngest. And so I was thinking the story was going that direction, that she wanted, like, another, like, little sibling type, you know. Anyway, this definitely took a really bad turn. And I'm kind of scared. The fact that she would do that because the girlfriend was annoying her. That's scary. That's really scary. Like, what type of behavior is that?
Well, that's what me and Alejandra talked about on the last one. It's like, and she's like, I did it because your girlfriend was annoying me. Sorry. At least this person came clean. Whereas in the past story, the person who poked the holes didn't come clean about it. And then like realized like, oh, my 16-year-old brother got his girlfriend pregnant. I poked holes in his condoms. Oops, maybe it's correlated.
Yeah.
But like still, like to have that.
There's like no empathy there. It's concerning.
It is very interesting. And I think there's other things where people like, sometimes if people getting their brake lines cut or someone loosened the lug nuts on my car, someone slashed my tires, someone like, I've never been so mad at someone to where I would maliciously endanger their life, their safety, their health, their happiness, their wellness. Like I just can't relate to that. So I really wonder like, just the wiring, brain wiring is so crazy to me.
No, a friend of mine told me not too long ago that his back in his hometown there was a kid in his grade, and I think that the kid was only like 15 or something at the time, like around the same age, and dropped bricks off of the bridge. Yeah, and he ended up killing like someone. A priest and like his entire family.
I've heard that's
actually the most sickening thing that I just can't even.
That's actually happened multiple times where people will throw rocks over overpasses. And it's like,
so fucking sad.
There should be like a common sense class where you have things like that where like kids are like curious. Like I get that. Like I remember doing weird things as a kid just to be like, oh, what would happen if you like, I don't know, did this, whatever. Living on a farm with horses and weird stuff, like you just like run out in the woods on your horse and you like take an axe with you and start hacking into trees. Like I did weird stuff. I thought I was like a fucking explorer. I carved my name in a lot of trees.
That's actually kind of cute.
Literally, I remember like literally riding full speed on my horse, holding up the axe. Like I was psychotic. Like
oh my God.
And that should be a common sense thing. Like, hey, don't ride your horse with an axe in your hand. Like I could have easily gotten bucked off, landed on the axe.
I had a neighbor who, one of my dad's neighbors, who I was playing with her. And I think we were only like, I don't know, like 12 or something at the time. And her little brother was only like 6 or 7. And she kept poking at him and pissing him off and making him mad.
Oh, God.
And he chased us with a freaking axe. And I was scared. And the little shit was fast. So fast. I was scared for my life. Like genuinely, because I was like, what if he falls over? What if he trips? And he like literally axes us. Like, and the girl kept laughing. And I was like, she was like, it's fine. And I'm like, what? This is not fine. This is terrifying.
We have different definitions of fine.
That's so shit.
My mom did that to her brother when they were growing up. Like he kept picking on her sister, my aunt. And so she ended up like getting so fed up with it. She grabbed a butcher's knife out of the kitchen and like chased him around with it.
So scary.
Like, don't run with knives.
It's just scary because they're kids, and it's like, what if you trip and fall? Like, that's
I know.
It's so scary.
I know. Crazy. Don't poke holes in people's condoms. Don't ride horses with axes.
Yeah.
Don't chase people with knives.
Oh, one last thing too is that there's this article that I read one time where there was a nurse, I think in Canada or something like that, which is crazy because nothing ever bad happens in Canada. But anyway, this nurse was
this pretty chill up there mostly.
This nurse claimed to be responsible for like over like 50 people's deaths. And she said
God.
Yeah, she said she would like inject stuff like in them when their family members were annoying her. And they don't know if this girl is just like going like crazy and just
There's a
making
movie
these
on
claims. This. Really?
There's
or like the last time I read the article, I should say. I never saw like the follow-up, but
oh my God. Well, there's a new movie that just came out on Netflix with Jessica Chastain. And it's literally this premise. And the guy started injecting people's IV bags full of insulin and like killing them.
Terrifying. And that's what I remember from the article is she was like, if their family members annoyed me or if they annoyed me, then I would do it. It's just like the most terrifying thing ever that you're just like at mercy of people that you think that you can trust and you just don't really know. Like,
no, I fully believe there's a lot of jobs that are very serious that I think should have like regular mental health screenings, police officers, regular mental health screenings. Yeah, and they should interview their family because like, know the type of people they are. Same with nurses. And like, I don't want to like mischaracterize anyone. Like I'm not trying to infer that those jobs have certain like anything.
They have a lot of responsibility though.
I'm just saying like doctors, any job.
They're about protecting other people. So if you're going to be protecting other people, I agree.
Yeah.
You know,
like even, I don't know. I think maybe everyone just needs mental health checks. You have a physical every year. Have a mental health check every year.
Yeah.
Why don't we?
I don't know.
Why don't we?
It's so important too.
It's so unaddressed.
Yeah.
So unaddressed. And it's like if you give someone the door, like if you had a yearly mental health thing, like maybe this kid wouldn't have poked holes in condoms. And maybe someone would then, someone who's suffering with depression or suicidal ideation, like if someone opens the door for you and it's easy to walk through and get that help.
Yeah.
Like, why don't we? It's very frustrating.
Eventually. It's coming soon.
I hope so.